Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Parrott, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
I love Batman.
Poor Ray.
He's such a good sport. I should be like, hey, Ray, can you say, yes, Lil, it's in the show notes. I love Batman. or I do not love Batman. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of We Are the Night.
The Batman podcast. No, you should get one that says "Suck it, Batman nerd."
Oh. Anyway, I am Phil. Join me as always.
The resident cat burglar herself, Lil Hellfire.
One with the whip. All right, kids. So our journey to the Batman movie continues with, this time it's the Penguin. This time it's Batman 458 and 459. And I don't know, I don't know for what's fucking me current Batman, but we can real quick at the end. Hey-o. What's that noise?
Penguin for president.
Lilith grabbing her boyfriend's umbrella. Alright.
That's a sad whistle.
Oh! Way to call him out.
He's not gonna hear this.
He doesn't listen to this garbage.
Exactly.
It must be terrifying dating you. It's just like you're either getting like the angry little hellfire, or she's just like, you get naked and she's just like laughing at you. Yeah.
Don't kink shame.
I would get no rest sleeping constantly with one eye open.
As you should.
Exactly. What you say about Superman? Alright. Alright, so should we jump into these?
Oh, wait, no. Marvel red flag. If someone says Andrew Garfield is their favorite Spider-Man, fling him out of a window. Immediately.
So any Spider-Man both over Andrew Garfield is acceptable.
Yep. Voice actors, cosplayers, the people at the characters at Disneyland. Yeah.
The guy in Times Square, anything.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. You like them dumb and pretty, so I don't know why you expect good answers from these guys.
It's just common sense.
I just let people I thought this was a Batman show.
Sorry. Yes, let's get on to our Dark Knight.
All right, kids. Yeah, so
and vengeance, of course.
And it does fit on the T-shirt. All right, so once again, we got a two-part Penguin story. The first part from Batman 548 from November 1997. That's right, kids. Late 90s. The Penguin Returns Part 1, Burning Faces. And no, it's not when Lilith Hellfire does on dates.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, everybody loves cocaine.
Not in the face!
Oh, no.
Not in the face!
Burning Faces. Yes, of course, like we said last time, writer Doug Mensch, penciler Kelly Jones, inker...
Classic team up.
Yes, Kelly Jones, so you know the bad ears will be huge. Inker John Beatty, colorist Gregory Wright, and Android Images. Letterer.
It's how you know he stuffs his codpiece with a tube sock, the ears.
Oh, I was going to say he stuffs the ears too.
Overcompensation.
Those are 2 ears. Yeah, letterer Todd Klein, and editors Dennis O'Neill and Jordan B. Gorfinkel.
Uh-oh, double trouble. Gotta keep your eye on Mensch, both of them.
Hey, oh wait, who's this? Mr. Stephen Harris. Amazing. Why, thank you. I don't know what's going on.
You beat me to it.
Have we gone to the level where we have people commenting who we don't know personally, Lil Hellfire?
New achievement unlocked. Hooray for us.
Where's my digital trophy? Alright, so let's get into this. Burning Faces. Batman spots a couple of false facers and follows them to find out what they are scheming. The
Mouthy
false-
puck faces, you say?
Whoa! No, false facers. You know, Black Man? The false facers stop just outside a currency exchange store and wait, hidden in the shadows. A third man, a very big guy, knocks on the door and the shopkeeper opens it and gives the big man a bag of money. So yes,
That's what I'm talking about.
We need the money, gimme.
This is the kind of speed dating Little Hellfire would like.
I
When
accept
they are-
that energy.
Hey, when they are making the exchange, the false facers come out of their hiding place and demand the money. See?
We need the money, gimme.
Well, in Gotham, easy come, easy go.
Hello.
I see it. I want it. I get it.
Yeah, it's Gotham.
The Ariana Grande philosophy.
Oh! Burn. I thought you were going to say Pete Davidson energy. When they are making the...
Oh, wait. Since you brought it up, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say Steve Buscemi's hotter than Pete Davidson. I don't know what everybody's on about. Moving on. Steve Buscemi crawls so Pete Davidson could run.
Oh!
Just throw that out there. Anywho.
I know. I'm a straight man, so I didn't know if I didn't get it. I was just like...
If it's not Ryan Reynolds, I know. I know.
Oh, my. Batman attacks the false facers and knocks them out, and the big man and the shopkeeper manage to escape. Get out. Let's get out of here.
See you later, bunkies! That's the appropriate reaction.
Exactly. At that moment, at the Iceberg Lounge, Oswald Cobblepot remembers his childhood and the moment when he became obsessed with umbrellas.
Hopefully this isn't an oral fixation.
Hey-oh! The big guy, whose name was Big Bruno...
Exactly.
What, your last boyfriend? Arrives at the Iceberg Lounge and tells Cobblepot about this situation and all that happened with the false facers and Batman. Oswald Cobblepot then decides that he needs to go back to the basics and tells his personnel that he is leaving the lounge to handle business by his own hands. I know, man. This is the issue, right? He was sitting in the booth with the two chicks. He's like, "Get out of here!" You know. What kind of women does a penguin date? Chicks.
Wait a minute. Penguins are supposed to mate for life.
He mates with his money. Come on, you can understand. He mates with his money for life.
We need the money, gimme.
Understandable. The only thing that won't let you down. Whoever said money can't buy happiness just didn't have enough of it.
Or no, animals. I mean, you have your dogs. Cobblepot always has his birds.
I hate birds.
Flying crap machines. I hate birds unless they're in my mouth. Grilled and put in my mouth. Commissioner Gordon tells Batman the information the police managed to get from the false facers about the crime. The plan is that the shopkeeper, who is now missing, gave his money to an unknown guy and made it seem like a robbery to claim the insurance.
Double the trouble, double the fun.
What is this, 401k in Gotham?
Honestly, how are there even insurance companies that are willing to insure you if you live in Gotham?
I know, man. They must. I mean, those.
That's the real conspiracy.
I know. Those deductibles must be how high? It's
At least $500,000 before they pay for anything.
That or they just get ripped off because someone's gonna like break their own crap.
There's all these little loopholes. Oh, if the Joker did it, if Two-Face was responsible.
Exactly. Did you get in a car wreck? No, it was the Joker. Batman still wasn't
Acts
sure
of rogues.
Exactly. Batman still wasn't sure who was the man who could have planned all that. At his old hideout, Cobblepot makes an oath to bring back the Penguin and start a crime spree like in the old days that would end in the death of the Batman.
Oh,
Penguin
God.
They're all obsessed with them.
It's like, look, listen. You can do a crime spree, but you ain't killing the Batman because the book's not called The Penguin, okay?
Yeah, come on. You want to be successful. You try to keep away from that.
Kill the Joker. Like, come on.
Oh.
Let's get Joker. I mean, we only have 3 books called that, and he still is alive. Spoilers.
Yeah, but he's even worse than Batman. You don't want to take a shot at Joker and miss.
Yeah, if you hit the king, you better kill the king. That's who we need to interview with. The both of them.
The Joker?
Mark Hamill and
Conroy. Yeah. I would I'd do pretty much anything to get those interviews. Hell yeah. Oh my god, how funny would that be?
A live Mark Hamill Joker laugh? Do you know?
I would get them to do till the end of time. They would do the intro for this show,
Perpetuity. Who takes over the podcast, it'll be there.
How great would that? Oh, the only chance we might have is if I contact Hamill and be like, yeah, can we interview you? What about the Star Wars stuff? Yeah, maybe. But yeah, no, we want to talk Joker.
No, not Star Wars.
It might just, the way we have a chance, he might just be like, hey, yeah, people always ask me about Star Wars. It's not often I get Joker talk.
All right, no Yoda questions. I got you.
Joker / trickster talk.
Trickster talk. I'm like, oh yeah.
He's played Trickster on 2 different Flash series. Come on. If you're gonna take a shot at the Joker, man, you better cut his head off because you know how many deaths that guy's escaped.
Exactly. At this point, he's outlived cats. He's got more than 9 lives for sure.
And you still got to watch because even in that one reality, man, Batman killed him, man, and it turned him into the Batman who laughs. So, man, you kill the Joker. You kill the Joker, man. It might turn you into a cash grab.
Oh, ouch! Sorry, punchline. What's better than Harley Quinn? 2 Harley Quinns.
Oh God. What do you call anyone associated with the Joker? Cash grabs. Or Batman. The Penguin takes one of his umbrellas and heads to Gotham City. Penguin strikes at a jewelry store, steals a little diamond and puts it in a carrier pigeon. He leaves the scene carrying no evidence that would compromise him. Okay, yeah, he takes like this little tiny diamond and tapes it to like a collar around its neck. I'm like, couldn't you have gotten at least a couple of diamonds around that whole collar?
Don't be greedy. That's how you mess up, Phil. Don't be greedy. It's all part of the plan.
I guess, but if he's going to go to all that trouble just for one, he was just.
It's a special diamond. It was the best diamond. Honestly, don't go for big diamonds because they're usually poopy quality. The smaller, usually the better.
Yeah.
Clarity, cut, brilliance, and all that. So.
Oh no, it was just the message. He was just like, "Hey,
exactly. Anything you can do, I can do better."
Or no, I don't even need the money. I'm just doing this to screw with you. Yeah.
And that's why Penguin is admirable. He's the best personality quirk from Batman for sure. The money.
Well, yeah. He uses his brain half the time. I think there was one story where Batman's even like, if he actually hired goons who could fight for him instead of trying to do everything himself, yeah, he might actually, accomplish a lot more. Yeah.
Oh, hubris.
Because the other ones have like mental illness. It's like you capture Penguin, he's just going to Blackgate.
And then he'll buy his way out, as rich people do.
But yeah, that's like when I see stories where he's in like an Arkham. I'm like, he's not crazy, dude. He's just,
Or his lawyer told him to plead because he knows he'll be out in 2 weeks. Revolving door Arkham.
I guess because you think about it, it's like, hey, yeah, come on, Judge, he's insane. Look how obsessed he is with umbrellas. Come on. And who wears a monocle these days?
The Planters Peanut Man?
I was gonna say, you know if anyone would, one person would, if anyone.
We're doing me now.
I mean, it does go with the mustache. I'm surprised he hasn't.
I know. I thought that was gonna be the Halloween costume.
It's
In a pocket
enjoyable.
watch.
Oh, I got pregnant.
What?
He needs a monocle, a bowler hat, and a pocket watch, and that's his look.
I'm uncancelable.
The Maz laugh gets me every time.
Oh my god, that's what I love. Like he's just playing drops for Moz when he's either on the screen or in the room, man, because he loves that. That's the laugh you get when you play on the drop. All right, so yeah, a police officer calls the major crimes unit to the scene to check it. The crime is unusual as the thief only took one little diamond and left an egg. The egg starts to break, and then it hatches a baby penguin, which Officer Montuna finds adorable.
Who doesn't? Have you seen a baby penguin? They're so fluffy.
Man, talk about signing the crime, man.
A little too on the nose. A little too on
Look
the
at
nose.
a penguin. Harvey
Was that his gender reveal? Was he expecting?
Hey man, it's better than those explosives people use these days.
Yes, setting poor California on fire in a drought. Yeah, that's less than smart.
While killing people. But how did he know exactly when that egg was going to hatch? Well,
He knows birds. Well, even though penguins aren't technically birds, right?
Harvey Bullock tells her that all the clues left indicate that the penguin is back in action.
The penguin's back in town.
This is okay. Ready, sponsors. This is better than Blue Chew for putting the starch back in Penguin's umbrella. Crime. Once again, day 452. Blue Chew. We would like to use you to sponsor us.
If it's good enough for Joe Rogan, it's good enough for me.
All right, check that off the bingo card, kids.
Holds me down.
All right, there's a bonus for you.
Oh my. I do love the fun fact about penguins is that part of their scientific name is Bonaparte because they're little birds with complexes like Napoleon.
Speaking of that, I mean, I know the penguin's always short. I mean, in the comics, you see Danny DeVito and everything. Robin Lord Taylor was kind of tall for the part, but in the comics and again, Danny DeVito's short, but it's like, man, how tall did they draw him in these two issues? It looks like he's 3 foot, if that.
He's a little man.
He looks, really little in this.
He's a bigger round as he is tall.
It even looked like that in this story. I thought, most times I thought he was 5 foot or a little under, but yeah, no, here I swear it looks like he's 3 foot tall.
Yeah.
He makes Lilith Hellfire look like a giant in this story.
Hey man, I'm 5'4". That's perfectly respectable. Perfectly respectable.
Well, yeah, you're a woman, yeah. Yeah, she was 5'4" when she was here when she was wearing them heels.
I wore gym shoes. Thank you very much.
I know, I'm joking.
Oh, he's only 5'6", though, so he's like Tom Cruise height. Robin Lord Taylor.
What'd you say? 5'6"?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah. He's Tom Cruise height.
I was gonna say, that's the interview. That's another interview. We need Danny DeVito or Robin Lord Taylor.
I would just talk about the limoncello if it was Danny DeVito, or It's Always Sunny. Sorry.
Hey, it depends on how long we get him, man.
I don't care about the Batman stuff. Tell me all about it.
Well, he was in a Batman movie, and he wrote that story for the villain special not that long ago.
Yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say, if we can get an hour, we might be able to get a few topics in.
Can I get free limoncello? That's all I care about.
Of course. Back at the Iceberg Lounge, Penguin tells Big Bruno about his plans against the False Facers and tells him to quit complaining as he needs to get that out of his system.
Yeah, you mouthy little puck faces.
Whoa! No, that's right. Yeah, you puck face. Nothing.
Finish him.
Bruno is walking in one of the lounge corridors when Batman appears and demands to see the Penguin. Bruno refuses and tells Batman to leave, but just as the Dark Knight turns around, Bruno attacks him. Batman is faster and avoids his attack to answer with a counterattack. Why did again?
His answer is always violence.
If Batman lets you go, run. Don't try to hit him from behind.
Don't look back.
He's got that crazy ninja crap, man. He's gonna know you're swinging at him. Come on.
He was aiming for the kneecaps anyway. It's fine.
And again, this is the age of Bat God. He knows you're swinging at his bat. The two of them struggle for a while, but the fight ends when Batman punches Bruno so hard that the man goes through a wall and into the main casino of the lounge and is knocked down almost immediately. Batman tells him to give the message to the Penguin that Batman is looking for him.
That's the last thing you want to hear.
I know. Meanwhile, at Warehouse 9, right up the street from Warehouse 6, the False
Get out.
Facers... Oh, come on. The False Facers are uploading some merchandise out of their loaded trucks. When they open one of their trucks, the Penguin greets them and burns their faces with his flamethrower umbrella. No, you're not getting one for your birthday.
Aww.
Maybe for good. It's still almost a year away.
Just, you and the gang can pitch in.
I have to find someone to make a custom. Jeez. It's for the snow, you see? Snow.
Like, doesn't she live in Florida? Mind your business. With this global warming, it could snow anywhere at any time. The West Coast had a pretty snowy Christmas. Very unusual.
Meanwhile, it was warm here. Penguin then expects that his next victim will be the Batman and that he will pay the ultimate price. Death.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, kid. All right, so what you think, Lou?
He's got high hopes, that kid. I think it was pretty well paced. I love the dialogue. It's hilarious. Minch is very tongue-in-cheek, which I appreciate.
Yeah, so do you like him better, hands-on, or do you just like him being like a little mini Kingpin?
Being a little mini Kingpin is actually pretty, for me, the correct route to go. He's got the money and he just wants respect and power. You know what I mean? Because that's what he's supposed to have. And if he was taller and better looking, he'd have it, Something to be very upset about.
Yeah, and it kind of sets him apart from the others, the other
not being mentally ill, yeah.
Exactly. It's like, hey, I don't get my hands dirty.
It's just hubris, and he's bored. He's got so much money, he doesn't know what to do. So why not become a supervillain? I mean, look at Elon Musk. Look at Jeffrey Bezos.
The Kardashians.
Look at Bill Gates. I'm just saying that. That's what happens.
He's the Kardashians of Gotham.
The Kardashians wish they had Penguin's money. That's all the fugazi, but that's a topic for Patreon one day, maybe.
Oh, more little tea spilling. Oh, okay.
Just follow the money. It's quite easy.
Stay tuned to go subscribe to the Patreon, kids. I'm gonna make Lil Hellfire do a show with me called Spill the Tea. We start off with Spill That Tea. It is stated in this issue that Oswald Cobblepot's father, Tucker Cobblepot, died of pneumonia when Oswald was still a child. It is also stated that Penguin's obsession with umbrellas was a result of his mother actions overprotecting him, and his moody personality was a result of being constantly bullied by other kids. That's every rogue, pretty much.
He should have been best friends with the old Ichabod.
Scarecrow, yeah. Penguin makes a reference to William Shakespeare's famous line, "To be or not to be." He calls Shakespeare his favorite bard.
Oh, pretentious. This is why you had no friends. Like, if you're pretentious about Shakespeare, you've missed the whole point. Shakespeare is nothing but dick jokes and fart jokes, bro. It was made for the common man. Like, I hate that interpretation. I hate it!
So are you saying we're the Shakespeare of podcasts?
We truly are, sir. Shakespeare would love us. Shakespeare would want a Blue Chew sponsorship, is what I'm thing. Come on. You think Shakespeare was really his last name?
It's good enough for Joe Rogan. It's good enough for me.
Oh, you're saying William Shakespeare was an alias like Lil Hellfire?
If you know, you know.
Blue Chew, Manscaped, anybody. Come on, you need to
Adam and
sponsor.
Eve.
What other podcast on this planet says William Shakespeare would want a Blue Chew sponsorship? Come on. Come on. Hey, we may tell dick jokes constantly, kids, but they're finely crafted dick jokes.
Exactly.
We work
Makes all the difference.
We work in dick jokes like other people work in paints or clay.
Somewhere around Southgate just got a cold chill down his spine. I got you, bullet.
Oh my god. Oh my god, can you imagine?
Not my problem. Oh, thank God.
Can you imagine if we got a bunch of sponsors off the dick jokes? You know, Rob Southgate would be like, oh my god, it was the dick jokes.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
Listen, we're going to get a Blue Chew sponsorship one way or another. Either we stick Charlie on them or we stick our patrons on them to harass them until we get one.
Hey Blue Chew, you better give us a sponsorship or a restraining order, man. It's only two ways.
One of the two.
Only two ways it's gonna end. All right, so we get to the next one.
I love our podcast. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, I don't care if anyone listens. All right.
I know at least 4 people.
Yeah, well, 3 of them were our patrons, probably Ray, Russell, and
I
Justin.
said me, you. Well, not Ray, not to this one, but.
Oh yeah, probably not Ray 'cause it's Batman, but yeah, I mean, Justin, Russell. I don't know if Noel's a big DC man, but I don't know. I think we get a healthy response, but nobody writes in. Come on, kids.
I mean, email is so passe.
Send me audio. Again, I can
Just send me tweets if it's that hard. We'll read the damn tweets. That's about the attention span everybody has now. Make a TikTok and send it to us. I don't care. We do have a TikTok, I believe.
Yeah, Martin else. That's the TikTok. All right. I'm not even done with this. I'm exhausted. All right, Skid.
Welcome to working with Full of Hellfire.
I feel drained. Anyway, anyone have a cigarette? Anyway, all right, Batman 549 from December 1997. The Penguin Returns Part 2, The Egyptian Falcon.
MacGuffin.
The Egyptian Falcon, because the Maltese Falcon was busy.
Exactly.
I believe the same creative team, yes.
Mitch?
Yes, Mensch, Kelly Jones, yeah. John Beatty. Why did it mixed up the now editors? It says Jordan B. Corfinkel and Denny O'Neil. You always put Denny's name first, damn you.
When Denny wasn't looking, he's like, ah.
Part 2 of a Penguin story. Now you get the credit for that kid. The Penguin, bored with life as owner of the Iceberg Lounge, has decided to return to his old compulsory habits of stealing bird-related artifacts.
You know, he might be on the autistic spectrum. Because birds are his special interest. I'm just saying. He loves birds like I love dolls. That's pretty sick love, bro.
They're all you. I mean, he loves birds like you either love dolls or dogs. Two-Face loves the number 2 like you love 69. I mean, come on.
Oh my god, and I still love my personality traits from comic book villains. Although I am not a college dropout, so I didn't get that from Doom.
And
but I do like magic. So I don't know.
And gentlemen, you get on her wrong side, man. She'll take your face off. He breaks into the Gotham Museum of Antiquities and steals a 4,000-year-old statue of the
Who
Egyptian
even has a museum in Gotham? Like, honestly.
Once again, I know, man. You better lock that thing up like Fort Knox.
It's not insured. You can't tell me that place is insured.
This is why the city can't have nice things.
They're not real. They're all fakes. They're all fugazies.
And you wonder why Thomas Wayne had his wife running around in that fake cheap
Hey,
pearls.
like I said, rich people actually do make duplicates, like, high-end duplicates of things that should be locked in a safe. And that's why I stand by, those were her outside pearls, not her inside pearls.
I mean, they weren't going to a fancy charity thing. They were going to the movies.
In Gotham, yeah.
In Crime Alley.
Makes sense to me, but any shot people want to take it back, man, I'll allow it.
Some people just want to argue the point, though.
We're doing me now?
Yeah, that's what YouTube's for.
That's what Charlie Usher is for. Hours later, the burglary is reported, and detectives Bullock and Montoya arrive on the scene.
Poor Montoya. They dragged poor Montoya into this.
Now she's commissioner because no one else wants the job.
It was her turn.
Exactly.
Harvey said, hell no.
He's out. Gordon's out. Yep. Pretty soon, it's gonna be like Batman Beyond. They're gonna give the job to Barbara. I'm not even a cop. Oh, that's okay. No, just go ahead.
We weren't really either. It's fine.
Burn. They find that the Penguin has left behind a booby-trapped, egg-shaped flash grenade.
Booby.
You said trap. What do you call those? What do you call those bras? Booby trap.
A blue-footed booby? Sorry, 6th grade science teacher.
You got egg-shaped flash grenade beneath the bones of a giant dinosaur. See, you're all stuck on booby, and you didn't get to the
Bones.
bone. It's a giant dinosaur, so it was a giant bone, you know?
A giant-sized man thing?
It's a giant-sized man thing.
Beat you to the punch! Ha!
Okay, well,
The fastest quip in the West.
the egg bomb explodes, but Bullock and Montoya are unharmed.
Some would say they had egg all over their face. Suck it, Kona.
Not in the face.
I'm gonna miss the alcohol. Not for me, for you. Back at Wayne. Oh God, back at Wayne Manor, Vesper Fairchild and Bruce Wayne share their.
Oh my God! Can somebody blow Vesper out of a freaking window already?
Just wait till Bruce Wayne murderer.
I know.
Oh, we gotta cover that one day.
Oh, we will.
Oh, we will. Oh,
I mean, we've done everybody else's trial at this point. Hulk, Daredevil.
Flash. Yeah. Vesper tells Bruce that she loves him, but Bruce feels too awkward to express how he truly feels.
He's like, you don't have a cape, a cow. You don't have anything.
Vesper, you don't have a whip. You have nothing.
No animal theme nickname. Get out of here.
Your zipper is fully functional. Vesper leaves the room agitated. Oh.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
No, I mean, how many dates is this? And she's already like, "I love you." And it's all mad when he don't say it. It's like,
yeah, Vesper was a red flag. I mean, just her name. Come on, red flag.
Fairchild, fancy. Batman later learns of the museum robbery and investigates, knowing instantly that the Penguin is responsible. I wonder how. Checks out all of his known hideouts. He ultimately comes to the aviary where he finds the Penguin. The Penguin tells Batman that he has already fenced the statue of Horace. Even though Batman knows the Penguin is guilty, there is nothing legally he can do to him. Since when does that ever stop him?
I know. I'm like, Mitch, have you been? Is he trying to make Batman seem like a good guy?
Oh, you're saying
Smoked a doobie.
It should be like, I can't take you in, but that doesn't mean I can't beat the crap out of you.
Swear to me!
Where's the Horace?
just like casually like fling him off and then catch him.
Smack his face off the table. No, don't start it with
You want
the
to see
head.
a magic trick?
Don't start with the head.
Get all woozy. Ta-da. Would be able to get a nickel for his grandma. Batman knows the Penguin is guilty. There's nothing legally to do to him. He has no proof that will stand up in court. The two fight briefly, and Batman knocks him out. He finds where the statue is and returns it to the museum. The Penguin lied about selling it overseas.
Duh.
Uh,
How do you know the Penguin's lying? His beak's moving.
oh, hey-oh. And they don't even go into this in the summary, but I love, doesn't he trick Batman? He thinks he tricks Batman with a fake, and he's like, I hid the real one in this egg, like back in the back.
Idiot.
But then when he goes back to get the egg later, all that's in there's a batarang.
He's like, oh, you think you have a fun animal-themed joke going on.
Nobody out-merchandises the Batman.
Exactly. Except for maybe the Flash in the CW universe.
Yes. So Batman foils the scheme, but Penguin, doesn't go to jail and ends up back at the Iceberg Lounge.
Not like rich people do as rich people do.
Just rich people get one over on each other,
Exactly.
And
they still let him run for mayor twice.
Oh my God! Talk about a fancy man. He talks about Shakespeare again this issue.
Pretentious.
Trying to act all money. Come on. All right, Lil. So, what do you think of this storyline?
I like it. It's like I said. I like when they play up the old money aspect of Penguin a lot more than like the wannabe mobster gangster thing. It just feels right to me. And I feel like Mitch really gets certain characters, and Penguin is one of them. I feel like he actually cares about the rogues, and a lot of people only care about the Joker and could give a crap less about any of the other rogues, unfortunately. But I feel like Mitch definitely focused on the other rogues because God knows we needed it.
Yeah, at least in this run of his, because he did Batman before, but in this run, I think he only did Joker once or twice. Yeah, he really was.
And they weren't like they were very superfluous. And it was like almost like the editors asked him to do it. Like, hey man, it's been a while. We need a Joker story. Like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, there's even like a storyline or two where he comes up with like new villains. Some of them are just like one and done, but
probably because he went on to do other things that he was allowed to be more graphic with. Moon Knight.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, there's only so much you can do with Batman, especially at this particular time that Mitch was writing him. And I feel like that did drive away a lot of good writers. Because I think that some of it, is it gratuitous? Yes, but is it fun? I mean, look, it's fun. It still does numbers. Better numbers than the big two nowadays. Just saying.
Well,
you gotta grow with your audience.
Again, this was the end of '97, so he might have had a little more freedom because Batman and Robin came out and kind of like sunk the franchise for almost a decade. So it's like there's no movie coming. The animated series is pretty much done. Batman's going to be in Justice League, but it's just like you don't have to worry about any live action movie or anything. And Batman's king.
But no, I like the art. Like I said, Kelly and Mitch are like literally a iconic duo. They work so well together. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice, fun little two-parter. Could have been a one-parter, but I'm okay. Solid B+.
We had to get Vesper in there. We had to get some
exactly
Penguin egg.
The eggs and Vesper is what kills it for me. Could have been an A, but you just had to bring Vesper around, didn't you?
I mean, hey, back in the day, man, they like get every month, man. It seems like they gave at least a page or two to the supporting cast. Sometimes these days. I mean, when's the last time we saw J. Jonah Jameson in a Spider-Man book? I'll wait.
The last time we saw his podcast? I don't know. Was it?
Maybe. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Can't remember. He hasn't showed up in any of the Beyond stuff. I'm telling you, I just wanted that quick scene of him meeting Ben Reilly and being like, oh, God, there's two of you.
It's getting out of hand. There's two of them.
There's two Peter Parkers. Oh, my God.
He's just pulling his hair out. More gray just starts filling in like he's Mr. Sheffield off The Nanny.
No, he pulls his hair out so he looks like J.K. Simmons in that movie.
Oh, nice.
surprised they didn't do
He's been working out with Eddie Brock.
Wait, oh my god! Don't put Jameson in a symbiote. Don't put that in the atmosphere.
That would be fun. What are you talking about? I mean, we've seen him, give a hand at being a villain. Just saying.
Oh yeah. He's driven a Spider Slayer in his time. Yeah, I guess.
Honestly, that would make more sense than anything they're doing with the symbiotes right now. As much as I love Venom and Sun, I'm just saying.
All right, I'll allow it. One story, but don't milk it, kid.
Yeah, don't milk it. It could be a what if you will.
I don't care if it's in the regular book, but yeah, don't go past like 2 or 3 issues. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Jameson's best done in small doses for sure.
Exactly. All right. Did you read any of the newer stuff?
Of course, whatever book you want to talk about, we can talk about.
Should we start with Detective Comics 1046?
Yeah, okay.
It's coming soon, Lil Hell.
1050.
They're about to go weekly, so I mean, is 1050 going to be oversized because it was part of the weekly deal?
Well, any excuse is better than none.
Yeah.
I'm just like, is 50 really a big deal? I mean, we've already,
Yeah, but 1050. No one's hit 1050 before.
Of course not. Everybody's too busy renumbering every 2 freaking minutes. Of course not.
Even
that
Superman
ain't no legacy numbering. Marvel.
Even Superman hasn't hit that yet. Action Comic.
Well, if we would have kept pumping it out like we used to, we could have. But, interest has waned. Interest has waned.
Oh my god, and Action Comics is going weekly. Oh my god, that gap's going to get even wider now.
Oh boy. But yeah, no, it was okay. I'm just not blown away by that one. I thought that the Batman book was better.
It
goes back and forth every time, it seems like.
I mean, this one's basically just set up for what's coming. Batman's leaving town, so yeah, it even says Fear State Aftermath. Yeah, so it's like that.
And honestly, Fear State has soured me so much that anytime I see it, I just automatic two grades down.
Yeah.
Fear State was such a waste of time.
Yeah. I mean, I like the art in Detective, but yeah, sometimes I'm like, yeah, cool, and other times I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think
I can't wait till he leaves. Let me just put it to you that way. It's like a kid trying to plan a party when they know their parents are going out of town. I cannot wait for them to leave and don't come back.
I would have been very interested to see what this team would have done if they hadn't been saddled with Fear State. I think they could have. I think the story. I mean, again, the art. You don't have to change the art, but the story. I think she could have did it way more if she hadn't been saddled with Fear State.
Yeah, absolutely.
Enough with the events, people. I mean, are we bringing in anyone new with these events?
No.
You're
driving away, actually, your customer base. We have fatigue.
Exactly. I mean, half the time now, I see a big event from either of the big two. I'm just like, is it worth it to me to pick up all the, if I pick up one of them.
When's the last time it was actually worth it to pick up every single book and event? At least 10 years.
Oh, yeah. I mean, these days, I'm like, you look at the side titles, you're like, I'm not going to pick that up. Yeah. Like in this one, they mentioned that Huntress Secret Files. I'm like, was that good? I don't know. I didn't pick it up.
Huntress at this time, I don't blame you.
Oh.
No, she was having an identity crisis. They really didn't know what to do with her at that point.
I mean, now she's having visions.
Exactly.
Are we giving her? I mean, I know it's because of that creature thing, but it's like, so we're giving her a superpower now?
When you could have just had Xantina, but that's fine.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Make it make sense at least.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, this one was basically just set up for. I believe next issue starts the week. I think next week might start the weekly thing.
Oh Lord, back down the hatches.
I thought it was just a month, but it might be like, what did I see? It might be like 3 months, maybe. It might be the first 3 months.
Back down the hatches. Protect your wallets, nerds. They're coming for us.
Because guys, DC wasn't making enough off the Bat books.
When they burn Batman up too, though, they'll wish they hadn't.
Although,
and they'll have to have Frank Miller come back.
I mean, what would we rather have? Like a weekly detective for 3 months, or if they drag this that Shadows of the Bat storyline out for a year?
Drag it out for a year. What do I care?
Oh, you know what it is, because most or all of it's going to be while Batman's out of town, and they don't want to leave him out of the books for a year.
Exactly. They don't have the faith, but they don't know. People are sick of Batman. Like Dick and Babs and the whole Bat family. Like, we have a really big Bat family. I don't know if you know this.
I mean, is that what they did in 2009 when he was supposedly dead and Dick took over? I mean, he was out of the books.
Even the Robin War, like,
yeah.
That did crazy numbers.
When he had amnesia, yeah.
Yeah, people are sick of Bruce Wayne and Dick and Batman. They are.
And he's not going to be completely gone. He's still going to be in the regular Batman book, but it's
doing, Incorporated and all that other stuff that I'm interested in. But at the same time, I just want to see Dick and Babs and Gotham being responsible adults.
So, I mean, I guess we're going to try the weekly thing. Well, yeah, try it for a year. Batman is Batman in the regular Batman book, out of town. Detective can be everyone else in Gotham. See if the sales on Detective go up.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We'll see. Like, I'm still okay with it. Like, I get it from a business perspective that they're afraid to try something new. So, it is what it is.
Yeah. Did you? I didn't mention it to you. Did you read Harley Quinn 10?
No, should I have?
It's basically, I mean, they're basically Bruce and Selena, Harley and Ivy, because they basically go out on a date, now that she, Ivy's back the way she was. But it's, basically at the end, it's basically like, oh, Harley, you're trying to reform. And Ivy's like, well, I'm not there yet. So, we're kind of going to have to take a break. So, yeah. So they're kind of,
all right.
Like I said, just the same thing like they did with Bruce and Selena. Yeah.
I guess we won't be getting our Gotham Sirens back together anytime soon.
I guess not. I mean, unless, do the animated stuff. But, yeah. So I'm like, wait. Was that an editor thing? Or does the writer not just want to use Ivy that way? Why? Again, I don't care.
I mean, I guess they don't want to step on the animated series' toes or something.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be on brand, though? No, you know what it is. The big two don't like any of their big properties and like major. That's
the only appeal at this point for me is Harley and Ivy.
Yeah, it's like
literally, I don't care about Harley. I care about Harley and Ivy.
I mean, Batman, Spider-Man, now Harley. I mean, they don't want anybody in a long-term relationship. If they could get away with getting rid of Superman's marriage again, they would. But
no, we fought too long and too hard for that.
And I think they, like you said, I think they see from that TV
now they're
show.
making milk. They're milking the kids now. So
yeah, because I think they see by that TV show itself. So
yeah.
So come on.
There can only be one.
You're not going to marry off the Batman kid.
I mean, hell, they don't even have Bruce be a father. If we're going to be honest, I won't go off on that whole rant, but I'm just being honest. He has a son, but have we ever seen him actually father Damian? No. Who did we see fathering Damian? Dick.
I was going to say, let me beat my drum. Yes, Dick Grayson is a better father to that kid than
he's a better everything. Better brother to Jason and Tim. I'm just saying.
Preach.
I think that's what they're really afraid of, to find out how people really don't give a flying fig about Batman anymore. I think they're terrified to come to that realization.
I think that's the reason why I think part of them is afraid to pull the trigger on a Nightwing movie or like really pushing Nightwing stuff because people are going to be like,
but like, you don't, I mean, and the thing about it is the licensing is free and clear on Nightwing. On Nightwing, maybe not Robin, but Nightwing.
They're afraid, maybe they're afraid they're going to damage the Batman brand if Nightwing gets too popular. But I'm just like, it's
free and clear where you can do movies, TV shows without having to worry about that weirdo that holds the rights to Batman. I don't get it. Maybe it's a stipulation. I don't know, but I don't get it. It makes no sense to me.
And again, he's not Batman. You can go as light or as dark with him as you want. Then people aren't.
As Titans proves.
Exactly.
And even the Titans, they're kind of holding them back with the team.
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I said. Just give him his own thing. Or him and Barbara, something.
Yeah.
Or pull the trigger with him and Starfire. I mean, they seem like they keep going back. They keep going back and forth on that show. It's just like,
well, on Titans specifically, we all know why. But
what?
Well, for Titans specifically, we know why.
Why?
That Starfire? Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Our fandom is too toxic still. They're still pissed about Candace Patton, okay? Just keeping it real with you.
Okay, I'm not the toxic fan, but oh my god, did you watch the last part of Armageddon yet?
I'm still slogging through it. Just to spoil it. Spoilers.
All right, let's just say
She didn't get powers again, did she? Because she's gotten powers like 5 times in this season. Come on.
No, but let's just say at one point Mia Queen gets like used against Team Flash. Iris dodges a freaking arrow.
At least she didn't catch it.
No, but I mean she's basically matrixing the whole way.
She's technically a part of the Speed Force. Leave her alone. It's the writer's fault, not the actress's fault. Candace is doing what she can with that damn part.
Oh yeah, I know. I love the actress. I'm just saying that they haven't written her well in a few seasons.
Ever. They haven't ever written Iris well.
Oh, it's worse now.
Oh, I know. It can't be worse than her being in the actual suit, though. So, that was the worst episode ever. I finally watched that episode. I finally watched the musical. I made it a point over my vacation to watch all the episodes that I did not want to watch.
Did you like the musical?
No, I hate musicals.
Oh,
I hate them. If it's not Rent or it's not Wicked, I don't care. Or actually Book of Mormon. Those are the only 3 that are tolerable.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't like her in the suit. I had no problem with her in the suit.
I hated that episode.
At least they didn't drag it out. It was one episode.
But yeah, they gave her like basically powers like every 3rd episode this season. So I'm just like, this is why people don't like Iris, because you guys are lazy and can't find another way.
And I thought it was part of the reason they gave her powers in that suit, just to like set up for the daughter. It's just like, oh, you're wearing your mother's suit, I don't know if that was part of it.
Yeah, it's probably part of it. But like the last season was really bad with the other. I don't know.
Well, I don't know last season too if that part of that was like COVID and stuff too, because.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I saw some people online, they're like, why is he ever punching anybody? I'm like, well, maybe they don't want people punching each other every 2 seconds. Maybe that's why.
Make the stunt doubles do it. Who cares about the stunt doubles?
The insurance company?
I mean, according to the CDC, it's fine now. Mission accomplished. Blow the whistle. We did it, boys.
I love Twitter, man. I love Twitter. But yeah, some people are like tweeting. They're like, oh, yeah, CDC says, the isolation time is cut down to whatever your boss needs.
Well, this is how you know we're living in late stage capitalism. And on that note, let's shove some shameless plugs and homework down the kids' throats.
Okay, quick. Task Force Z #3, pick it up. Jason gets his revenge on Bane for Alfred.
No, that was the best book. It threw me for a loop. I have not been liking that book, but it was the payoff was worth it.
With him and Bane? Oh, yeah.
Poor Bane. Such a joke now.
You know why I'm doing this, right? Alfred Pennyworth? Oh, yeah.
He might have smacked me, but that man raised me.
Oh, my. No, he smacked Bruce, not Jason.
He smacks everybody. That's quiet as it's kept. Alfred's a child abuser. We let it slide because those bad kids deserve it.
All right, what about the end of the issue? Were you just like, him? Really? He's behind this?
No, it didn't surprise me. It was for me. It was lazy. Personally,
yeah. I was just like, him again? No, it's not Joker, kids. But I was like, really, him again?
Joker's too busy in 3 other books. It's not Joker.
I mean, what's his face? I don't want to spoil it. The guy at the end of this issue, he's becoming the new Joker.
No.
Not yet, but it seems like if it's not Joker...
When he has his own toy line merch, call me. The prank shop. When he's at the prank shop, call me. I'm still very disturbed by that.
I know. I told you, since the day I started podcasting, I'm just like, hey, man, Joker's like, we have toys and all kinds of stuff for kids of this, like, mass murderer.
I mean, we still tell kids it's okay to serve the U.S. Army, so I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, at least they painted up.
Kettles can't call pots black and whatnot. I get it.
Well, But I mean, at least they painted up, at least make it look pretty with honor.
Every
and
president we had has been a psycho, so I get it.
But Joker, I mean, there's no, it's like, oh yeah, guess what, kid?
Undeniable.
He's a serial killer. No way, other shape and form. No, he's a serial killer. Buy the toys.
Exactly.
All right, sorry. All right, kids. So yes. Oh wait, before we do the plugs, Gotta give the kids their homework, Will Hellfire.
Yeah, do your homework and maybe get a sticker or something. See?
Hey, all right. Oh wait, it's next one.
All I got is Wonder Woman stickers though, so I don't know. I don't know if that'll work. Maybe for unlimited justice, get some.
W for the win. Oh, that's right, kids. Next week it'll be a Catwoman episode, and
Meow.
hopefully we should have a special guest, one of our patrons, Justin the Owl Osgood.
An owl talking about a cat. Interesting.
Wow, that's right, from Batman 460 and 461.
So close.
And then in 2 weeks we'll do Legends of the Dark Knight 185 through 189. I believe that's the Riddler makeover arc I put on there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So that's right, kids. So get ready.
Be so happy when that movie's finally out.
Yes, exactly. Lil's like, we can stop talking about Riddler, Penguin, and Catwoman.
No, I'm always down to talk about Catwoman because she is definitely underrated. So.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I got the first issue, the first arc of her in the goggles. Yeah, oh yeah, that's on our list.
Nice.
All right,
nice.
kids. Yeah, send your thoughts again. Send them for the upcoming stuff, or even what we covered here today. We'll always read it next episode. Email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow We Are the Night
The Batman Podcast
on Facebook, on Twitter. Go join our The Batman fan group on Facebook.
Love that you changed that. I love that for us.
The Batman. You can also join.
The Batman.
Hey, and you can also join Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast.
Part of the collective. Yes.
Facebook fan group also. But tell them We Are the Night and Batman sent you.
So petty. I know you like podcasts is the middle name, but petty just fits you so much better.
Salty and petty. All right, so find links to all the social medias, all the fan groups, links to this YouTube channel. See Lilith Hellfire spill the tea in HD quality video. And most importantly, because we're not billionaires or crime lords, well, not myself anyway. Please, if you can, subscribe to the Patreon.
Don't call Charlie out like that.
Hey-oh. Oh, yeah, he lives in that Highland Scum and Villainy, New Jersey.
He's got the mustache.
All he needs is a cat to pet. Hey-oh. That's what the mustache. That's what he's doing with that mustache. This cat. But yeah, any little thing, any contribution, we appreciate on the Patreon. But $3 to $5 gets you the exclusives, the creator interviews, the DD Chichester chats, the superhero movie brackets coming soon, pitting 2 superhero movies against each other every episode, and never know when we're going to throw an extra little bit in there. So go subscribe there, or get yourself some Capes and Lunatics or Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And it's all in the show notes, kids, YouTube or the podcast. Man, I am not going to say it.
You're number one. I
was going to say a part of my anatomy hurts because the puppet master is working my string.
Dance, puppet dance! Or dance, puppet dance!
Exactly. Ow! All right, Lilith Hellfire. Where can people find you and your exploding eggs?
Oh, there's no exploding eggs here, but if you want to be one of my puppets on a string, follow me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course, the place where I make the spicy comments at Lilith Hellfire69 on TikTok.
It's so salty. The nut jar.
Don't know why we have that drive.
Coming out of the bush.
Bushwhacker.
I can't wait to blow his mind.
Oh wait, I haven't done this in a while.
Cory Booker can get it.
Since we were speaking of the hive of scum and villainy, sure, I'll allow it.
It doesn't feel right, bro.
Oh, alcohol. Thank you for joining us again. Next week, Batman 460 and 461, and hopefully with a special guest. That's right. The Riddler, Penguin, and Catwoman continue. Till March.
The March to March.
The March is the Batman. I hope that movie's decent.
No comment.
Warner's like a battered woman, man. I want to believe, I want to hope the best, but you know.
That track record is pretty spotty.
God, Disney over here, offered me expensive jewelry, big houses, all these no way homes. Come on. Well, that's even Sony, but
Even Sony's doing better than Warner's. That's just telling you something.
exactly. All right, kids, come back next time. Same bat time.
Same Bat channel.
We are the night.
The Batman Podcast.
We are a penguin, but it doesn't fit on the t-shirt.